feels
Oh
like.
yeah, that's
As you
looking
guys all
real
know,
decent
heels
right there.
bottom out with
Looking
very
real
good core
decent, so
feel
I can get
and
there and
nice
get out
compression
there
here in the heel, and also good impact protection
on one of them
heel
knees.
strikes. So I'm liking.
What it do, man? It's your boy 100, and we back in this. We back in this, man, and we got them Trae Youngs. We got them Ice Trays. You know what I'm saying? Adidas Trae Young 1, I guess is what they call it. That's what it say on the screen. You know what I'm saying? And I said when they was previewing them and showing them, he was hooping in them in the playoffs. I was like, I got to give me some of them. I got to give me some of them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know for sure because I don't wear leather, and if they got leather on them, I ain't gonna get them. I'm looking at them. It might not be no leather on that, but a couple of them little parts might be leather. When I rock the Beretta, but my man got some. These his first impressions, so let's see what's up. They looking real decent. Real decent.
Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and this is my first impressions look on the Adidas Trae Young 1. So the Trae Young 1 is going for 140 bucks, which is actually kind of expensive, especially for a first signature shoe. Like if you guys look at like PG, like Paul George, even Kyrie, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I guess they are from Nike, which is a different company. They're all like around 110 bucks, 100.
Yeah, when I heard 140, but I was like, hold on, player. 140, sheesh. But I give them a shot, you know what I'm saying? Because I pay, boys paying 200, 250, 300 for some Yeezy. So, you know what I mean? At least I can support the home team.
20 bucks. And then I guess Adidas, Donovan Mitchell, and even Dame. Dame still has a shoe at like 110 bucks. The Dame 8 is rumored to be 120 bucks, which is still a lot cheaper than the Trae Young. So I guess they're trying to make this shoe more of like a mid-tier pricing shoe. But anyways, if you guys do want to cop, I'll leave a link in the description box. But let's get it started off with the Tracciones. And as far as the outsole pattern goes, here in the forefoot we got some herringbone. And it's pretty cool because in this colorway, there are 3 stripes here in the forefoot. But each shoe, the left and right shoe, has a different color. So for the logo, we got a blue stripe here on the left pair and pink stripes for the right pair. Here in the midfoot, we got some lines, and then here in the
my
heel,
boy
we
went
also got
hooping
some
in them
lines,
before
but
he
it's more of like a
showed them
circle
to us,
that
didn't
kinda
it?
circles out from this boost.
Or do they
that
come
is
looking
partially
like that?
exposed from this hole, which we'll get into in cushion. Also here in the midfoot, we can see a little bit of the light strike as well. So as far as the traction goes, I don't know guys, like just trying it on my wood floors, it doesn't seem like it's the best for traction, but of course that can all change when I actually play in it, go on an indoor court and actually try it out. But just from my wood floors, it doesn't really squeak that much, and the bite doesn't seem insane. I mean, it doesn't seem terrible or anything, but it just doesn't seem like top tier. So that is a little bit disappointing. And also, as far as the durability goes, here in the forefoot, the grooves
My
look
boy
pretty
rough on
thick,
them guys.
right? As far as the heel to toe transition goes, so here in the heel, it feels pretty damn smooth, right? You have a fully exposed midsole, nothing's really caged at all, and we have a very nice curved shape.
Things
So
look
that helps
comfortable,
here in the
dog.
heel. In the
On me.
forefoot, we got the patented Adidas super flat outsole. It feels like it's gonna be a little kind of like slappy, you know, it feels like it's gonna be a little bit of a slapper. But if you guys look, it's a very flexible forefoot here, so I don't think it's gonna be that big of an issue. Like for example, this is an extreme, but it's freaking crazy, right? So here in the WOW 9, you guys see how crazy curved that is? It just kind of helps kind of like keep you on your toes a little bit more, you know? You just put a little bit of weight here, like in the tip of your foot, and just kind of like propels you forward, as opposed to like this kind of shape, which is a lot flatter. But like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal because it is a very flexible forefoot here. As far as the cushioning setup goes, so we got light strike and also boost, right? But it's a little weird. So I'm guessing it's full length light strike, because if you look from the actual midsole here on the lateral side and also on the medial side, it looks like there's full length light strike, right? And then we got boost.
I'm looking, bro. That might not be leather. If it ain't no leather on the shoe, I'm gonna look it up. If there's no leather on the shoe, bro, I'm gonna scoop them. If it's leather, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I can support from afar, my guy.
boost here that's pretty much bottom loaded into the heel. But if you guys look, okay, so first of all, the insole is pretty cool because this is the icy colorway and we can see the icy kind of like cup. That's a nice little touch there. You know, it's your patented, very thin paper stock Adidas insole, so that doesn't really improve the step and comfort at all, right? But if you look at the actual strobo board, it's boost. And that's kind of weird because I thought, you know, it looks like it's going to be a light strike here on the outside of the shoe. Like if you look at it, it looks like it's light strike first, you know, and then boost on the bottom. But if you look at the actual kind of like strobo board, you can see that boost is like the only thing that's there here in the heel. So I'm guessing it's like an entire boost pod here in the heel. And it's just the light strike that's kind of like for show, I guess. It's more just like on the outside of the shoe a little bit. And then here in the forefoot and also probably in the midfoot, it switches to light strike. But yeah, we have a...
I ain't never had no Adidas with the boost on them, bro. Only Adidas I had was some 2 for $89 at Foot Action. What other Adidas I done had? Adidas? Oh, I lied. I had some other Adidas, but it still was like $80. I ain't had none with this new technology, the new boosts, and I ain't had none of those.
As far as how it feels, it actually feels pretty nice, especially here in the heel. The boost, there's a good amount of compression. There's a little bit of rebound back. It feels.
Oh yeah, that's looking real decent right now.
Bottom out. Not super fast, but it does bottom out. And then as far as the forefoot goes, it's pretty stiff. It's very low to the ground here in the forefoot. So I'm guessing it's going to be a responsive type of cushioning. It's very
real decent, so I can get there and get out there.
Here in the heel, and also good impact protection.
On one of them knees.
So I'm liking the cushioning setup so far. As far as the materials go, so here in the toe box, or actually throughout this entire upper, we have this kind of like textile mesh. And feeling it in hand, like when I first got it, I was like, oh, this is kind of like stiff. Like pressing it with my finger, it's kind of hard to like press the material down, right? So I thought the material wasn't going to be that nice, but just putting it on and feeling it on foot actually isn't that bad. It conforms to my foot pretty well. There's no pinching, it doesn't hurt, it doesn't feel like that stiff either on foot, surprisingly. So I like how it feels here in the forefoot and also here in the midfoot. Here in the toe box on the
man put these shoes
like a
through the works.
Or suede type of material, and also here on the lateral side, covering the eyelets, and also here in the heel. This nubuck material isn't that nice, you know, for quality. I wish they would use like better quality materials for $140, but it is what it is, I guess. But the overall material, like this textile mesh, feels very nice on foot. Coming here into, I guess, like where the tongue's supposed to be, because this shoe is a one booty upper, there's just a tiny bit of padding. I mean, obviously, if it was a regular tongue, I feel like there would be a little bit more padding. But anyways, it's pretty minimal here. And then coming here into the ankle area, also, it's actually quite minimal. So it's a little weird, right? So the material here in the toe box feels a little bit thicker, you know, a little bit stiffer than normal, but I feel like it'll break in nicely. And then coming here into the back of the shoe, there is minimal padding as well. As far as the fit goes, go true to your Adidas size, and it fits me actually pretty well. You know, so lengthwise, I was good to go. Widthwise, I would say it's around normal width. And then here in the toe box, it is quite snug. Not super duper snug, but it is a snug fit here in the toe box. And a good thing about this textile mesh material is that I don't think it'll like stretch out all too much. You know, like I said, it's a little bit thicker than normal, and it feels very supportive. So I don't think the fit's gonna get any roomier, or it might get a little bit roomier. You know, usually textiles and mesh materials do stretch out over time, but I don't think this will stretch out that much. Overall, the fit is actually pretty damn nice. And like I said, it is a one booty upper, but this shoe is actually very easy to just slide in. And also tying up the shoe is super easy because you only have 2 eyelets. I don't know why they didn't add more eyelets so you can tighten it here more like in the forefoot area, but there's only 2 eyelets. And like I said, it's a pretty snug fit here in the forefoot, so I don't think it was that necessary. And as far as the details go, we got 2 pull tabs. So here on this tab, we got Trae Young's logo, which actually is pretty dope, and then the Adidas logo. And here on the back pull tab, we got Trae Young's signature, and then it says Adidas Basketball Rayford Trae Young and Signature Series. And then here in the back of the shoe, we got the icy kind of cup. It's a different color on both of the shoes, which is pretty cool. But that's about it, to be honest. Also, another thing is the Adidas logo here on the lateral side on the cushion is actually pink on both of the shoes. And as far as the overall aesthetics go, it looks great, especially this colorway. This colorway is absolutely gorgeous. There's really no white on this. It's more of an off-white. Like the light strike, the outsole, and also this like nubuck material is kind of like an off-white. I guess the boost is white, but you can't really tell all too much.
So is that what I'm seeing?
Really cool blue to pink gradient.
Or did you go hiking on the bottom?
The Adidas logo here on the side is very subtle, but you can definitely notice it. And overall, I really like how this shoe looks. It might even be my favorite like silhouette that Adidas has to offer. So tell us what you guys think of the aesthetics down in the comment section below. So wrapping things up, I like pretty much everything about the shoe right now. My first impressions is like it's looking really good besides the traction. But of course, like I said, my wood floor isn't a very great indicator for that. I mean, sometimes it's on point, and sometimes it's just like, ooh, this shoe feels real nice and it performs really well. But sometimes it's like, oh, it doesn't seem that nice, but then like I go on the court and it's still not that nice, but then like once I break it in, it gets a lot better. So hopefully that's the case for the Trae 1. But you know, the cushion feels very nice. Materials feel great. I wish it was a little bit lighter as far as the overall weight of the shoe goes, but not a huge deal. So yeah, the Trae 1, I'm actually pretty damn excited to try it out. So that's my first impressions of the Adidas Trae 1. Again, if you guys do want to cop, I'll try to leave a link in the description box, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
So yeah, man, that was his first impressions of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? I like what I see. I like what I seen. I like what I seen when I seen Trae on the court with him on. I was already liking him then. And then to see him up close, to see all the little intricate details, they look fire. They look fire. Like Adidas been on the comeback, bro, with the Yeezys, with the what they did with Pharrell. They came back super hard with them soccer pants back in like 2015. They came hard with them soccer pants. They just been doing a lot of the right things, because they had done fell off. They had done fell off since them shell toes. Them shell toes was hot, then they fell off, then they came back. Wasn't nobody wearing Adidas except dudes on AAU teams, for real. But they done came back. They done got back right, man. They high end now, high end. And I just found out like the other month that Adidas and Puma and who else? Adidas, Puma, and somebody else was all started from like the same people. Adidas, Puma. What's the other brand? Oh, that was it. It was just Adidas and Puma. Adidas and Puma was started by some brothers. Supposedly they was Nazis, and then I ain't finna hate. But anyway, it was started. It was the same folks, and I always thought Puma was like African, Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? I always like on some like Jamaican and supporting the Jamaican team and having the Jamaican colors. So I'm thinking they for the, you know what I'm saying? The whole time they started by the same people that made Adidas, the same folks. You never know. But anyway, man, I'm gonna give me some of these Trae Youngs. I'm gonna do some research about the materials though, see what they made of. And I think I'm gonna give me some of these Trae Youngs, bro. Anyway, man, if you like the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, do all them good things like that. And I'll see y'all in the next one.